home, and the reason why I needed to finish this at home is because I wanted to put the drill through here. And in order for this to fit, what happened, of course, is going to get into the body, and I'll fix the body. In fact, that's what I did. I got started on this, and I thought, no, I got to finish this. So, and you could see by drilling through here is about a 12-inch or 9-inch bit, and came through, and whoops, it came up here. But let me see if I could kind of show you how to go around a whoops-a-daisy. And if I've got time, maybe I will do some eyes on this. But let's continue. Here we go. Sorry about the shadowing. My old light system broke. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right there through the window, the poor thing, heading to the garbage heap. But that's the way it goes, we move on. Getting the sleeves in. Now I'm going to keep, even though he's got the tufts on top, I'm going to not have any tufts, not have any fur. I think this is going to be, she wanted it to be a brown, oh goodness, where's my knife? Where is my, oh, here, my 2x knife. Along with my other 2x tools, I have not received, well, I've been doing a bunch of videos while receiving, or waiting to receive. Now I'm going to kind of save, no I won't. Oh, I don't have another knife, an older knife. Oh yeah, I do have my, I'm a little nervous about using a good knife on that patchwork. That's one of that comes in a tube, and then you mish it together, the wood and the hardener together between your fingers. I'll leave it like that. Oh, I'm here to do that. Because I'm going to round this. I wonder if it's going to be okay. No, I'm going to use another knife. Oops. I buried the tip. It's a little easier seeing this instead of in the sunlight and the shadows. And unfortunately, we have no birds in the background. Now, where is my crap knife? This is just a regular knife that I sharpen and use when I do my bark carving. Now let's see if this isn't gonna. I still try to keep it as sharp as I can. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna leave it. I have so much poop and pucky on that from the last time I sharpened it. Ooh, I'm leaving it on my carving. I'm just going to leave it like that. It's not going to be particularly perfect, just as long as it doesn't show as a repair. Now somebody use that. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'll do the other hand. Let's do the other one. I'm doing about a 20-degree angle this way, and then come in this way. Now that's the thing that I did not do with the other one, is I did not bring, yeah I did, brought it in a little bit. Along this round this. Like I said, I got this started until I realized that no, I didn't have the camera on. Now this is just kind of a fun little project, but there's a two-parter. You know, there's the stick that we're going to use as the North Pole, and I want to bend it. Since it comes this way, then I want to bend or twist the hand a little bit to fit that curve. I think I gotta do that to this one here. I didn't pay attention. No pay attention. Make sure I don't get too far into that hole there. Oops. What did I do that? It's like this. I think it's not bad, other than maybe a little more of this. Quite a bit of cleanup to do. Get those shadows in there. I gotta keep reminding myself to bend it and turn it like this, because too much shadow this way. Well, it's not too bad. Okay, since this one is smaller, I want to fit this, make the bigger one the same size as the smaller one. No, it's okay. Now, let me see about, I always forget something and I don't have a pencil. And you know what? There's a pencil about 10 feet away from me and I can't reach it. Anyways, wait, here's one here. This one's only 5 feet away from me. Well, I must have got this one from Lynn's work. She's actually now retired from the University of Minnesota Agricultural in the agronomy department, and she's happy. She is now upstairs. Told her I was going to video, and she's got a computer up there, so she'll be happy and busy for a while. And as I was mentioned how super hot it was, just a little bit of a relief today. Upper 70s maybe, if that. Now the pencil is Okay, he's gonna. Okay, his thumb is gonna relatively disappear here. Or what we can do to show a sign of a thumb, after I clean this, is do kind of this, kind of a little. You know, that does kind of look kind of hacky there. How'd they get hacky? Now if we do something like this. So there's some kind of an order of a thumb there. Just starting on this, but there's going to be a lot to be chopping off. So I'm just working my way over. One thumb coming over to this one, so might as well get something done. Just like when the missus says, while you're coming this way, can you get me one of those or whatever? So that's what I did. So I took a good chunk of the big problem. So the chunk of the problem, not all of it. Let's get her started here. Okay, now he's holding it like. Oh, where's the stick? Here's the stick. This is just a 1/4. You can make this as big as you want, the hand, or as big as you want, and it's just going to be either leaving up to Lynn what she wants to decide, either put North Pole on it. Now there'll be the round ball, of course, or maybe the ball is so big that you can put North Pole on it. So many different things. Or just maybe a North Pole flag, one of the two. 3, 4. Okay, where were we? So he's holding it like this. Therefore the thumb is over here. Where are you? Did you see the one I have right here? Yeah, you see my thumb? Yeah, I do that a lot. People have been complaining. I've been out of camera. And just kind of this is just a very simple Santa. This is by no means realistic in the form of human realisticism. Turn around this a little bit. And as I said, we're home, and my nice little trip at McCarthy Beach is over. I mean, for now. I have a younger brother who retired. He just got, I think I may have mentioned, he just went down to Mississippi, starting in about central Minnesota, all the way down to Bayou there, and alligators, and told his stories, having a tent near shore where alligators were. Make sure he had his gun ready. Anyways, I was leading up to something, and I don't know where you are and what your campground situations are, but here, at least in Minnesota, we have, at parks, we'll have what they call the guest host or something. And he is a person, or usually it's like a he and she family, more like, retired, somebody's retired, who's actually camping forever and is there to answer any questions and help jump in if anything is not right or whatever. And he volunteered or got that job, and in about a week he'll be up there permanent, I guess. And so we're going to go, so our family's going to be up there I'll just do a weekend up there. Okay, that's starting to work. See, I'm going to take my bigger chisel, but I want to see, again, as I always say, I'm kind of lazy putting one tool down and to pick up the next. Yeah, so far my stew-by knife is holding out. Now I do need the chisel's going to help me. I got a stew-by for this. It's a 5 at 25 mil. Coming. I think it is. I think he's got something close to this. So I bring it up and take it off. In fact, while we're at it, I can babble on while I'm doing this. We got the Iowa State Fair is coming up, and I was debating on doing a lot of videoing in the carving department. The thing is their carvings are behind glass, and it's highly reflective. So I hope they change, but let's see if I can get in there without the reflectivity. And they also demonstrate. I can probably do a demonstration there too. My buddy, Iowa, Des Moines buddy there, Ivor Jolson, will be there. I did last year. I sat with him, and from a block of wood, I carved out a small gnome for him. Wonder what happened to that gnome. I guess the knife is doing a good job. I thought I'd have to get this tool in there. Now the thing is, it would get to a point, I'm going a little too far. You could have taken most of it out and left most of it, because when you put that stick in there, see how it would cover. Oh, is this? Oh no, this is, sorry, this is not. The hole is a 1/4, but I just actually grabbed a, where is it? Is it 3/8? Sorry about that. But see, you don't have to clean up as much because that will cover. Okay, everything else is on cleanup, and I says I might as well do an eye while we're at it here, or eyes, pardon me, a set of eyes. Now, every once in a while you'll hear a sound in the background. I'm trying to determine if it's one of our neighbor kids or if it's my cat yowling. Oh, while we're here, put a little dent. You can round it as much as you want. I always put these little shoulder dents. Sometimes I'll do that. Clean this up. Now this one here, try to get the shoulder in there. If I just put a shoulder dent in there, that'll probably be good enough to get these my chisels from whacking each other. Same in the back. Now, when I clean this up, I'm going to do more under. I think I mentioned that before. And when you do this under, I'll do some right now, is when you do that undercut, it adds the shadow, and it gives the impression like this could have been 2 separate pieces. Of course, there's the cleaning up part. I'll show you the undercut first, and then the and I think by rounding it, See the shadow, even though it's very, wait, let me finish this. I mean, even though it's slight, let me get more of the light in. See, no matter how I try to get the light in there, there's a nice shadowing going on. And I'll do that all the way around here and clean. Like I said, it's a lot of cleanup. You got a better picture than I do. In fact, you even start out way better than I started out. Now, if you, this is, I want to call this one of Lynn's designs. I call them half Santas. Matter of fact, I do have a couple of rough outs. Got a new rough out at this point, a second half Santa. And I've said it before that when she carved it, I laughed and way out of proportion. And she, and boy, did that sell right away. She makes a couple more and they sold. Let's put a nice dent in here. And so, well, all right. And I made a few, and I mean by half Santa, let's pull this, you know, if I pull this out, is gonna go this way, is, oh my goodness. If you want to, if you don't like this being a half Santa, put a pair of boots in there if you want. Maybe even long boots, as long as you want. But this being a half Santa, see where the arm is? The arm is like, if he were to bring his arm could touch his toes without bending. And boy, oh boy, I don't know if the ladies love it. And then same with, well, the wood carvers too. I have a rough out, and I sell them a lot. And they're easy. If you need a quick little Santa to carve for your kids or grandkids, come to scottcarvings.com. And as a matter of fact, I even had you look on the internet or on my site. I did carve one out. So I got that. I got both the rough out and of course you have to go by. I'm just doing some picking now. And you'll have a couple of quick Santas that you can do. Or take my videos and Santas and make it as easy and quick as you can. You didn't have the ear in there. I think the ear is, like I mentioned, I think the ear is too big, but I'll just trim this just for the sake of evening it out with the other one. I like that extra caricature of this. The ear is way too big, way too big. Okay, I'm gonna, well, before I do an eye, here, I'll put that down there for you to look over while I go reach down. And as predicted, I gotta get myself a little swizzle here. Where were we? Too much water. Do a little cleaning here before I get to the eye. Now the other thing too, and I've been having troubles with, is sometimes I kind of mumble to myself. And people think, are you trying to say something and you're mumbling? Oops. Now I can, and I do, put the audio up when I do the video, or when I put the videos together in a video studio. And I do try to bring the sound up. But let's go here. Let's see how close we can get without hurting ourselves. First we need to clean up. I'll have I got this little old Murphy knife that I use as my detailing. Let's come on here because we still need a little bit of three-dimensionality. And remember, his head is tilt. So we got to keep that in mind when we do the eyes. Now I go straight. No, I'm not. I don't like how that is. Okay, I'm going to take my stew by number 11 here. It's the second smallest. Oh goodness, how many mils is that? Well, let's do this first. Well, so much for cleaning that up. I kind of drizzled it there. Well, I'll be a mark. Now let's get my number. Wait, almost lost a chisel. So I think a number 9 would be better. I got a number 9. I think I got a number 9. I got it. Now that I'm home, I got to check to see when is it coming in. Boy, I really haven't. This is another reason why I just don't want to show ears. Is there's a lot of picking. You know, a lot of times I just go straight with the eye, put the eye in. And this is the thing that I learned from Floyd Radigan is, since I'm right-handed, we start with the left eye, and then now I could see, so I can try to duplicate that if I can. A little higher. Okay, now what I'm going to have to do, and you could tell that's way off, and the reason why, I got my, like I said, I got my reading glasses, put my regular glasses on, and put on the visor, and this may get a little, as I try to get up there, and I try to see at the same time. Okay, and even though it's off, I know how off it is, I believe, and that's when I get into my little detail. Nice sharp, that tip has to be sharp, and just a nice firm go around. These again are simple eyes, they're not overly realistic, but we're still going to use the principle of having eyeballs. Okay, I hope that's good. And then you extra push on this end. Extra push on this end. Flip it. On this end. This end. And though I've done these a million times on the video, okay, not a million. Go through the same thing. Is it is a matter of taking that chip out on both sides of both eyes. Now you can begin to see a ball is being formed, being shaped. Now I'm going to come up. You come up first, and then you come down, because the eyeball sits. Let me see, as soon as I'm done here, again, I always take this as a time to take my hand there, take my detailing knife, and just give it a little bottom lid. You can make it sharper. Now, if I go like this, I think this way, because the way the light is, that the top is more protruding out there. I want to get, let's get the other side. I think I have too much shadow to show you. Let's get the other side. Again, up. Just a little chip, and then round, and then you just round it with your tip. Whatever it takes to round it, get as much corners as you can get out of there. This one here has got a little corner. And like I said, while I got it, I'll do a little. This is actually cleaning up the pencil and putting in a lower lid at the same time. Okay, is that, let's see if this is easier. Is that easier? And there you go, more light. See, the top protrudes out from the bottom. And that's where you focus on putting your pupil, is right here. The black spot is right here. Not down, definitely not in the center. Excuse me. Okay, eyelid, upper eyelid, where are you? Got my small V. Small V. Where are you? Careful you don't get into the eyeball. That was close. I wanted to go a little farther. And I have to go a little farther on this one because I do get too close. All right. And now while I have this in my hand, even though I got some more fixing to do, but I got the V in my hand. Let's just do this. Try to cut away from the center as you can, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Okay, now we come back with my, where's my detailing knife? Now, detailing knife, you can take an old knife or used knife or whatever and just ground it down to the tip. You don't have to ground it down to this size, this length, I mean. I ground it down so there's a nice tip. Oh, I'm sorry. Grind it down so there's a nice tip. You can have it as long as you want. The reason why this is short is because I keep grinding and he's about ready to retire. I got another one in there that I thought I'd retire. Maybe I have to bring him back out again. And then I got a medium size knife from the, was it OCC or OOC? Am I doing that right? Am I saying that right? And again, see the nice sharpness of the nice shadow compared to the two. There's some shadow, but oh, I gotta get in there because I got too close to the ball, so I better. Oh, there it is. It's old Sam Peabody o'clock. White-throated sparrow o'clock. I think is that 10 o'clock? I think 10 a.m. And I keep working this. I'm working it. Now, generally, I think that's what I did was I would say, the courtesy of doing the eyebrow before the eye, but I like to put the eye in before I put the eyebrow in because I thought I was not going to do an eye, but I thought might as well. And while we're here, just an extra twist. Just to round it out. Okay, And I do not have, I do have a little hair. Like I said, I still got all kinds of cleaning up. Where are you? See if this would help some. And that's where I'm going to leave it, right there. I can't take my visor off. I still have my regular glasses with my bifocal, so I'm going to have to look down my nose. Hope he doesn't think I'm looking down my nose at him, like I'm snooty or something, but yeah. Before we go, let's take my number. Oh, that needs sharpening. Ooh, get out of there. Must have done something at McCarthy Beach that I could get him sharpened. No wonder. And I'm going to use my number 9. Just finish this off here. Now, in your picture now, I believe that she wants this to be not tufted, not, I always call it tuff. What is it called? Fur. Unfurred. There's a little under here. And so, I don't know what you'll see on the picture if it remains unfurred at the arms, at the cuffs. Oh, I forgot one of these. I'll have to get in there more. Okay, like I said, same with the ball and shoot. Like I said, I gotta sharpen my number 9 or number 11, so I'm going to have to, where did he go? I dropped them over here and just see if it does just as good. Yeah, the number 11 will get in there deeper. That's the thing. Oh, and I'll make this not too even. But I'm coming to an end here. There he is. Show what we did with the stick. And how big and how much. And there he is. Like I said, he is a half Santa. There. Because she does a lot of them. She likes it when it's more squatty. But there you are. Is good. Till next time.